Hey, what's up everyone? Welcome back. In this video, we're going to talk about how to add Strava live segments to your new Polar Grit X. Polar sent me this watch a couple days ago, and I've been learning all about it, and I wanted to give you guys a little preview of one of the things that it can do. If you're new to Polar like I am, this is going to be an awesome feature that you might not have ever used before. Pretty much all of us out there are on Strava, and we all know what Strava segments are, but a lot of times it's hard to remember where the segment starts and where it ends, and how fast do I need to go to beat my PR on that segment. So a lot of times I just tend to not even pay attention to them. But with the Polar Grit X and the ability to load Strava live segments onto your watch up to 100, the possibility of you breaking a new PR just went up. So I tried this out earlier today. I loaded a Strava live segment onto my Polar Grit X, went out for a run, and actually nailed a new PR on one of these segments close to my house. So I'm going to show you how to do it here so that you can do it on your new watch. First step is to go into Strava and search for your segment. I just zoomed in right here and I found a segment right here. It's called Connection Point Loop. It's a 4.09 mile segment. It's got a few hills in it. All you got to do is you got to be logged in. You got to come up here and you got to hit this star. So now it's saved in your Strava account as a favorite. So after that, we're going to go over to Polar Flow. You have to make sure that your Polar Flow account is connected to your Strava account. And you just go up here to the top right hand corner by your name and you click on that little star. If your Polar account is connected to your Strava account, it's going to show you all of the Strava live segments that you have starred. So right down here is this connection point loop that we just starred. I'm going to check this box right here and it's going to send it over to the list of live segments that are going to be stored on my Polar Grit X. So the next time I sync my watch to the phone, it's going to be on there. So the third and final step you have to do to actually set this up is you have to go into your Polar Flow app. And then you go over to these three little dots down here and the word more, and you're going to go over to sports profiles, and then you're going to click on the profile that you want this live segment to show up in. So for me, it's running, number one. I'm going to click edit, and then if I scroll down here, pretty much almost all the way to the bottom, you're going to see this line called Strava Segments. You just want to make sure that that is checked, and when that's checked, click done. You can close the app, pick up your Polar Grit X, and you're going to hold down this bottom left button right here for a couple seconds, and then it's going to say connecting to phone, and it's going to start syncing. Once that's done syncing, the Strava live segments are all right there on your watch. All right, so next I'm going to show you what it's actually like to use this function while you're out on a run. Okay, so I'm looking at the Strava live segments right now on my watch, and it says I'm approaching one right here, and we're going to see together what it does. 3 feet, 0 feet. Okay, it says go. It's showing me my total time, my pace, and the distance left on this Strava segment. It's showing me right now that I am 2 seconds behind my PR. It's really cool. Still going strong on the Strava segment. It says I'm just about a minute ahead of my PR. All right, coming up on the last half mile of this segment. I've been averaging about 7:15 pace, and it's been telling me my distance to completion in miles. There we go. All right, so that was awesome. Strava live segments on the Polar Grit X are really cool. Definitely an awesome way to stay motivated during this time with your runs. If you can be outside, really cool feature, really awesome. I had fun with that. All right, so that's it. Thanks for joining. I hope this video helped you figure out how you could get Strava live segments onto your new Polar Grit X. I think this is an incredibly cool feature, especially now since there's no races. Most of us aren't even running with other people. These daily runs can get a little bit boring, but adding a Strava live segment to this watch really helped me get motivated for my run. I think I'm going to use it a lot more. So as always, guys, if you have any questions, leave them in the comments below. I go through pretty much every one and I try to respond to all of them. If there's anything else about this new watch that you want me to test out and go over and put a little video together about how to use it, let me know. But that's it. Thanks again for watching, and I'll see you guys again soon. Bye.